answer. Everybody watched the show.
Alright, he didn't have the settings up, so I'm trying again.
Peter Dills, the king of cuisine. Mike Dobbs, Peter Dill. Rock and roll. We're doing live radio on AM 870, The Answer. Tune in, 7 p.m. every Saturday night. Taquitos. Got 5 pounds of beef chuck shoulder roast. I've been cooking it for 10 hours in the crock pot on low. And it smells of pure beef goodness. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Just pure beef. I'll tell you guys the ingredients. I'm gonna take it out and start shredding it up for taquitos. So I use the scissors, the bag from the crock pot, the cooking bag, and I just cut a little hole, and I drained out all the beef broth. Got like a gallon of it. That's all pure beef broth. It smells good. I've got all the meat in here. All the beef is in the bag. So what happens is I put this in the refrigerator and the fat will settle at the top and I can trim fat off and make it a little healthier and then use the beef broth for all kinds of things. And now I'm gonna shred up the beef. I have the delicious beef broth, all that from the chuck shoulders, chuck roasts. And I got all this meat here. I separated the broth. Now I'm gonna shred up all the meat. Look at that beef. Ooh. And I'm gonna keep all the fat in there. That's the flavor right there, man. This beef just pulls apart. Look at that. Oh. Oh my. Look at that. Just pure beef flavor. We shred it up for taquitos. Maybe even hard shell beef tacos too. Or taquitos, tacos dorados. Mexico, rolled taco are called taquitos. In America, they're called tacos dorado in Mexico. God. Oh. 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 All the beef chuck roast. I'm gonna start shredding it for taquitos. starting to rain a little. Look at it. The fat just melts. Keep it all in there. Look at that piece of meat there. Ooh. Look at that meat, man. Holy moly. What's this big tough piece here? Scrape this off. But this piece here, kind of tough. That might be a good snack for the puppies. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, look at that. I got a whole gallon of the juice in here to keep this stuff moist if it dries out. I gotta have a bite, man. Look at that. Piece of fat and beef. Oh, oh man, forget about it. Holy moly. Shredded beef. It's just delicious. Unreal. Oh. Taquitos. Rolling taquitos. Rolling taquitos. A little bit of meat. They roll them really tight. Put them seam side down. Rolling taquito. Taquitos, ready to fry. Fried taquitos. Look at that. Taquito. This one kind of bunched up. Just give them a taste. It's a taquito. And the Verdes guacamole salsa. You gotta have this. Perfect for taquitos. It's raining. So 2 days ago, it was 75, 80 degrees. We had a fire at Castaic Lake, burning 10,000 acres. They evacuated 30,000 people. That was on like Tuesday, Wednesday. Now it's Sunday today, and it's 50 degrees and it's pouring rain. And I'm making my fresh taquitos. We use some guacamole salsa. Let's try them out. Bon appetito. They're perfect. Super crunchy. They taste really good. It's like butter. The beef. It's way better than the pork. There's something wrong with barbecue pork. The pork by itself is good on a sandwich with barbecue sauce. But in a taquito, it didn't work. This meat is like that's what it's supposed to taste like. Wow.
Thank you for the show. Thank you for this excuse to get dolled up for the first time since giving birth about 6 weeks ago.
Taquito meat.
And for the excuse to show off
Meat
my
for
tiny
taquitos.
relatively large breasts, which are filled with milk. Oh yeah.
And now, let's all say this next part together. Gentlemen, start your
I'm gonna roll them up,
and may the best woman win.
put them in the freezer.
The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race receives a 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills
And I'll have taquitos ready rolled, but I need to make more.
Hey, it's Flo, and I'm sending this message to everybody over at RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's like
As
alchemy.
an entertainer, there are times when we are really
This is crazy.
necessary, where nobody can do it better than we can. I think this is one of those times, and America needs.
This is crazy business.
America needs her queens to remind them how to social distance, how to wash their hands, to wear a little sweater, a little steamer, and a little hang in there. I know you do all. I'd hate to think of a world without y'all.
Thank you, Wolfie. And now it's time
Just
to
saran wrap.
dive into the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent
Wrap the
of
meat.
our top 3 queens. Prior to
Start
tonight,
rolling.
I had a one-on-one chat with
Tuck it
the
in.
very best girls. First up, the kooky and charismatic. Crystal
Even it
Beth.
out. I just thought of this.
And I'm a little devil that likes to
Look at this.
the Bible Belt.
1, 2, fashion
lot of my own drag myself. Love to create weird and unique looks. You're freaking fun. You are El Motherfucking Bar. Business in the front and party in the back. Wow. Thanks, Magic Bullet.
So look at these.
You have had a pivot in this competition where you've really gone all in on your weird, which is, by the way, how you win this show.
I have worked my way from the bottom to a consistent top in this competition. I feel like I can do anything.
Put them in the freezer bag.
Wow. Hello, Crystal Method.
Well, hi, Rue.
Now, is it just me, or do you also hear that song every time I say your name?
It follows me everywhere I go. People have been telling me when you search Eldebarge that I show up.
It is absolutely crazy. Now,
Come.
Crystal, you earned your way to the top by doing something most queens struggle with. You applied the judges' critiques.
Yeah, I definitely tried to make sure I was listening, but
Ozzy and Pepper have got their jackets on because it's raining. I got frozen taquitos. I got a couple chips. One for Pepper. One for Ozzy. So I've cooked up 8 taquitos today. Laura had 4, I had 4. They're delicious. I have 4 here, pre-rolled. I have 24 in here. It's a double layer of pre-rolled taquitos. Ready for the deep fryer. And I'll put these in the freezer. These are probably for dinner. And I was the mad scientist. And I invented this absolute insanity alchemy. Scientifically, instead of freezing all the left of the beef, left of the beef, if I pre-roll the beef individually, put them in the bag, when they get frozen, I take them out, cut them in half, use a tortilla to wrap up perfectly the same size, perfectly and tight taquitos with the frozen meat, like that and like that, right? So I have 22 more taquitos here. So altogether, I got like 50 taquitos, 48, but I'll call 48 altogether. But look, I invented this today. I rolled up all the meat. So now, if I want 2 taquitos, I'll take out one roll. If I want 4, I'll take out these. If Laura and I want 4 each, I'll take out these. And these can stay in the freezer. And I'm going to go through these first, of course. But I think this is a better way to, instead of putting them in the freezer like pre-wrapped like this, the tortilla would be fresher and tighter and more streamlined if I froze the beef like this. And when I want taquitos, I use fresh tortillas, never frozen. And the beef will be frozen, but it's already cooked. I might be going insane. But these taquitos were so good. I did a taste test already. They were good. Right, Pepper? All right. Mike's Grill and Barbecue, McConn's Barbecue. I've got all the beef broth in here. Look what I did. I made beef sausage rolls, but they're for taquitos. Rock and roll. This recipe is dedicated to Mega Fred Zeppelin. He actually wanted me to make taquitos. A couple weeks ago, he said, "Hey, why don't you make taquitos?" So I go, "All right, I'll do taquitos." Little tacos, roll tacos, dorados. And if you use flour tortillas, they're called flautas. Rock and roll. Thank you guys for watching. Sunday afternoon. Cheers and aloha. Rock and roll.